My name is Mark Chrissy. I am a veteran, 33 years of service in the Army.
I am Master Sergeant Jimmy Caldwell. I've been retired from the Army since 2007. I spent 22 and a half years there.
I got introduced to Songwriting with Soldiers through actually the executive director. And there was an opening at a retreat here in 2019. So that was my first experience. That was my first participative retreat. It changed me and always, kind of understood the power of music and how it personally made me feel and made me identify with certain things. And, never really equated it to, working on the various issues I have from my service and experience. But then suddenly found out, wow, this is pretty interesting and this is pretty cool.
I've been playing guitar since I was 12, but I never dreamed I would be able to get together with a group of other veterans after I retired that shared the same thoughts that I have, which is sometimes difficult to relate to civilian population. But once I got in a comfortable position with them and talking about the things that they saw, we had a great relationship to be able to put those thoughts into lyrics. And oh my, it has changed my life.
In a lot of cases, it's just a matter of being heard, because a lot of veterans keep it in where most of us are taught or trained, in adversity, you use a military term, suck it up. And then when your service ends, a lot of military folks, including myself, have trouble transitioning. I never imagined somebody could sit down with me, even a very good professional songwriter who had written a lot of songs, in a weekend and tell my story in a song so beautifully. And so, I think it's really an amazing organization. The veterans that I talked to, including the ones who were part of my retreat, have come away with the same conclusion that, wow, this is just amazing.
A few hours ago, I listened to 8 of my brothers and sisters talk about things that they've been through. And like I said, I could use that knowledge to help others as a gateway to get more veterans involved in a great organization as is in Songwriting with Soldiers. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to carry on what I've gotten from here. It's not all about the music part or the songwriting part. That's a plus, but it's the other environment, being able to talk about things that you're not comfortable with just an ordinary person.
I think it's meaningful in the way it uses creativity to connect to veterans and allow them to tap into their creativity. And we lose some of that in our mission-focused training and experience and experiences, and forget that there's a part of our brain that needs to express itself, and a lot of veterans have a hard time expressing themselves. So learning or relearning to tap into that creativity, I think, can help them process what they have experienced and process their place, in their world post their military experience. And it's meaningful for me because, one, it helped me, and because I have seen how much it helps others, it just makes me want to be part of this program. I love my brothers and sisters in arms, and I feel, as a former service member, I owe it to my brothers and sisters to try and help them if they need help in, living out the rest of their life in peace and happiness and contentment of what they did in their lives.
I just recently heard that you're going to have your 100th retreat. And I want to say a special thanks to all the folks out there that gave their hard-earned money for a great organization. And if you don't have any idea what it's about, just talk to a veteran, and I guarantee it will be well worth every penny that you're able to give to these folks.
I want to congratulate the organization for 100 retreats, and you know, 1,000 songs. I mean, that is amazing. But it's not just that. You know, that's 100 retreats with the typical 8. That's 800 lives. That's 800 souls. That's 800, at least 800 veterans that have been impacted and helped by this wonderful organization and all they do.
Congratulations to Songwriting with Soldiers on 100 retreats. Help us celebrate this amazing milestone by supporting the next 100. Donate today.
100 retreats strong and just getting started. Celebrate this milestone by supporting Songwriting with Soldiers, because every veteran deserves to be heard.
Support Songwriting with Soldiers. Together, we're not only creating songs, we're sharing the power of being heard. We get to witness something pretty incredible. Veterans finding their way back through song and creativity. Your gift helps us reach more veterans. Our mission-based professional recordings serve 2 purposes. One is to connect veterans who share similar experiences so they can hear each other's stories, and also for civilians to better understand the sacrifices that our military and their families make for us. Releasing these songs through the streaming services help us reach more people who need to hear these songs and really amplifies the voices of our veterans and our military families. Help us get to the next 100 retreats and support Songwriting with Soldiers.
Songwriting with Soldiers, congratulations on 100 retreats, 1,000+ songs, countless lives transformed, and congratulations again.
We just hit our 100th retreat. Celebrate this milestone with us by helping more veterans find their voice through song. Support Songwriting with Soldiers today.
Congratulations to Songwriting with Soldiers on 100 retreats. It's amazing. Help us celebrate this milestone by supporting the next 100. Donate today.
Okay, so we just hit our 100th retreat. Celebrate this milestone with us by helping more veterans find their voice through song. Support Songwriting with Soldiers today.